Cooler temperatures continue this spring, and despite it all, history was made last weekend for the Yellow Jackets. The men's and women's golf teams competed at the Knights Invitational hosted by Martin Luther on Thursday. The men's team finished second overall, shooting a 36 over par 316. Connor Willard was the Jackets' top finisher to tie for third place overall. Nate Burke shot 78 to tie for fifth. For the women's team, they finished third overall with a 118 over par 402. Allie Busick finished sixth, and teammate Sarah Walquist tied for seventh. This concludes the golf spring season for both Yellow Jacket teams. All the men's tennis team had to do was win the match versus Minnesota Morris to clinch at least a share of the UMAC regular season title. And they did just that by dominating the Cougars 9-0, winning all matches in straight sets. They only dropped 4 games to Morris. This is the first regular season title in program history. As for the women's team, they also defeated the Cougars 8-1 by sweeping doubles and winning 5 out of 6 in singles. All matches were won in straight sets. In the regular season finale, the men's team completed a perfect UMAC conference schedule by defeating Northwestern 8-1 on Sunday, which means they win the UMAC regular season title outright. They're in the top seed going into the UMAC tournament. Will face Minnesota Morris on Friday at Baseline Tennis Center in Minneapolis. The women's team dropped the match to the Eagles on Sunday. Even with the loss, the team finished second overall for the regular season at 6-2. This is the best finish for the women's team in program history, giving them the number 2 seed heading into the UMAC tournament Friday, where they will face Minnesota Morris, also at Baseline Tennis Center. Maya Calloway and Lainey Zern won a doubles match. Calloway also won her singles match in the 7-2 loss. The track and field team competed at the St. John's last-minute invitation on Friday. For the women's team, Leanne Gao won the 400-meter dash, and she was runner-up in the 200-meter dash. Kasha Hewlett won the hammer throw, and teammate Emma Erickson was 7th in the event. The women's team finished 5th overall. For the men's team, Michael Butterfield won the 3,000-meter steeplechase, and Gage Stankiewicz won the discus throw. Nate Oman finished 2nd in the hammer throw. Will Shore was 3rd in the 100-meter dash and 4th in the long jump. Earl Foster was 3rd in the 400-meter hurdles, and Ethan Westemeyer was 3rd in the 200. The men's team finished 2nd overall behind host St. John's. This week, it's the UMAC Championship Friday and Saturday in Morris, Minnesota. Friday in the baseball doubleheader with North Central, the pitchers dominated on the mound. Ryan Rodriguez went all 7 innings in the first game, throwing 9 strikeouts. The offense put 3 runs up in the 4th, 5th, and 6th inning. Going into the bottom of the 7th, Ben Rhodes singled through the left side as Nick Fredrickson came home to win the game 10-0. In Game 2, Riley Harbaugh and Peyton Steiner limited the Rams to just 2 hits. The Jackets pounded out 6 runs in the first, 3 in the third, 2 in the fourth, and in the bottom of the 6th, 13 runs, taking Game 2 24-0 in 7 innings. Jordan Trimble hit an inside-the-park home run, went 4 for 5 on the day with 3 runs scored and 6 driven in. Jackets scored 34 runs off 35 hits between both games. A rainy Sunday afternoon, the two teams would meet one final time. Steiner had 3 hits, including his first collegiate home run, and earned a rare 4-inning save. The Jackets' bats were hot again, scoring in all but 2 innings off 18 hits. Superior gets the win, 17-10.
The Jackets opened up the week on Tuesday with a victory over Northland as the visitor. Although the Jackets got on the board early, the Jacks put up 4 in the bottom of the first. In the second, it was Ben Rhodes who singled, scoring 2 runs, tying things up at 4. In the 5th, Sam McNoskey hit a base-clearing double to take an 8-4 lead. Then 2 more runs came for the Jackets in the 8th, but the Jacks would score in the bottom of the 9th, but the Jackets would hold on to a 10-5 victory.
Martin Luther Wednesday, Crown on Friday and Saturday and Sunday return for a doubleheader against Minnesota Morris. It was another UMAC crossover on Friday and Saturday hosted by Bethany Lutheran. Friday, the Jackets would top Northland 4-3, It was Jessica Jacobson driving in the runs, going 2 for 4 in that game. The Jackets won the game in the bottom of the 7th. Then against Martin Luther, it would be a 9-5 victory, even with the weather delay. On Saturday, weather caused the game to move inside for the regular season finale against Bethany Lutheran. The Jackets scored early, putting 2 runs up in the first. Then Tiffany Kirk singled the right field, building the lead to 3-0 in the top of the second. The Vikings would score 1 in the bottom half of the inning. In the 5th, Brighton Kukowski singled to center to bring home a run. Taylor Kramer kept Bethany at bay with 6 strikeouts in her 17th complete game of the season. Jackets get the 4-1 win. Kukowski was 3 for 4 with 2 runs driven in. In 2 seasons, head coach Melissa Fracker has won 53 games, the most of any softball coach in their first 2 years all time. And for the second time in history, they reached 30-plus wins in just a single season.